teka. Why is it 8-bit? Akala ko ba fiber.
Yan ang ginagawa ng fiber.
Because of the fast speeds, you go back in time.
You go back in time. Anyhow, we are back for episode 2 of season 5. Kasi naman mo ba yung nag-outdoor?
Huh?
Nag-outdoor? Iba pa yan, di ba?
I guess
interstitial lang yan.
Yeah.
Walay lang yan.
It's
Okay,
more like
yan. Of course. Welcome back to Geeky Nights, your almost weekly dose of
all things tech. We talk about gadgets,
cars, gadgets,
I didn't
and
include cars, but
movies.
List na.
Parang wala ba doon?
Industry insights,
some leaks, some
insider information,
and a whole new
iFlix,
and Netflix, and ano sa'yo? Shit, sulit na yung Netflix mo.
Yes,
Anyhow,
actually.
so lagi ka na mag-Netflix and chill ngayon.
I'm watching a lot of shows right now.
So, basically, we are here tonight just to talk all about the fiber experience. Right? If a lot of you are familiar, for the longest time, for more than 3 years now, this house has been cursed with a lot. This studio has been cursed with a lot of really bad services.
Tech things.
Dati ba ano ba yun? Fiber? Hindi, no? Ano lang yun? Top lang yun. Top 10 Mbps lang.
Yeah.
Yes.
And kasi like sa house ata, like the wiring, there was something wrong with the copper.
There are ghosts in the wiring.
So parang even if you switch ISPs, as long as you use the same copper wire.
Outside or indoor?
Indoors.
Sa dyan!
Yeah.
Baka grounded yan. Sabi
Grounded.
sa akin ng isang engineer, normally, bumabagal yung pag grounded. Like, kaya pag umuulan, nag-ground. So intermittent, bumabagal intermittent.
Yeah, it works pa rin. Pero
bumabagal. Sobrang bagal kasi nga because of the nag-ground.
So when they came here to install the fiber, they were saying na parang the only way that they can bring the fiber in sa house is to use the copper and use it to pull. So parang they'll cut it.
They'll use the existing copper line. Go ahead and cut the copper, no? Kasi papagapangin ulit nila using that same conduit, no?
Yeah.
Nice. We should have documented that while they were laying out the fiber, how it looks like.
They came here so early, eh.
Like
mga 8.
It's small lang. Buti nagising ka, no? It's really small.
So I was like, okay, do it. And then I fell asleep.
And then, hinayaan mo lang sila here?
Huh? Well, the cat was guarding.
Okay, so good thing.
The cat was guarding. Hindi mo lang, ka na picture ka na.
Naka-live stream ka.
Nasa internet na yung
So anyway, we have 100 Mbps for the next 12 months. So, what
we will
does
be
that
judging. We will be judging tonight.
We will be judging the speed tonight.
I was parang the most excited for like the upload speeds. Kasi parang whenever I have to send files, bilis
na, no?
Yeah,
dito ka na speaking of which, I'll give you access to our YouTube channel so that, ikaw na mag-upload, Yes. So, of course, special thanks to Millet for helping us and the folks from PLDT for fast-tracking a rather slow process.
Yes.
Wait, so the promo is until the end of this month, right?
Until end of this month. So you have to get it, like this week.
Tomorrow.
Apply ka tomorrow.
Okay daw sa Bonnie office, wala masyadong tao.
And that's where we went to play.
Yun.
But then everyone knows it.
But now that everyone knows,
you have to before you upload this episode.
Yeah. No, but I'm sure when once they see this, naka-apply na sila siguro.
I will add you as a manager. So
you could just use your old application naman anyway, right? Just be like, okay, this is my information, and then they have your old information from PLDT, or you have to like write again, like school.
I guess just for the formality's sake.
To
you
sign.
give you a form and
okay.
You
Wow.
have to bring like
So now
billing information.
the choice is if you're going to get the 1.8 or the 2.8.
Pag yung 1.8 kasi 50 gig lang yung ano doon. Yung
There's
1999 is
there's
50 gig lang yung cap. May cap yun.
There's a cap. Yeah.
Okay.
But the 2899 is the unlimited and they'll give you
A speed
upgrade,
boost.
the speed boost.
1 year.
Oh.
1 year. Okay.
From 50 Mbps to 100 Mbps.
Wait, and that's 1 year of this year or 1 year from your
From
start?
the start of your
From the start. of
12
the
months
application.
from your
Okay.
subscription. So what have you been doing with your 100 Mbps?
Downloading
And-
games.
You're still downloading.
And lahat ng mga backup photos ko,
In-upload mo na.
like
Pwede
Sa
pa tayo
archive,
ng moving yun.
I
Anong in-upload
uploaded
mo?
all my
Saan mo in-upload?
sa Google Photos.
So
So, like,
ilang gigs yan?
Since my first like digital camera, like
Oh?
the photos from it, and all the way back to like
Kaya pala busy
2000,
ka.
2002.
Kaya pala busy ka. Sabi ko, busy ako.
Well,
Kailan ito nakabit?
working.
Nung Friday?
Huh?
Nung Friday?
Friday, I think. Yeah, Friday.
That's nice. Tapos, yung upload niya, let's see. Upload based on my results is... Kalahati ba? 150, 50-25, or is it 50-50?
Well, sa phone ko, I'm getting 50-50.
But I'm sure someone's using it now. I think someone's using it upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yeah.
May tao sa taas?
My sister.
Okay. Nabahan ako, may multo dito. Oh, at least, after 3 years, nawala na yung curse ng bahay
yeah.
na to.
And
Yung
hopefully,
curse.
my
My
luck will change
tawag mo doon?
today.
Anong Mercury
retrograde.
All year-round metro record.
Yes. It's 100 down and 100 Mbps up.
Wow.
Sometimes your up is faster. So
Wow.
we will stream Ultra HD
Oh.
version of Geeky Nights one of these days. Set up namin para makita mong gaano to kaganda.
So yung mga viewers will 2 viewers can watch that
So the 2 viewers can watch our stream in their Ultra HD
What will we
TV.
use to shoot the 4K?
This one
Our
that
phone?
Wait, if
No,
you shoot in UHD, is a scale down din niya for our regular
Yes,
viewers
yes,
who have
yes.
yeah,
You can
normal
pick the
internet.
resolution. You can pick the
Pag sa
resolution.
YouTube naman, diba?
Sa resolution.
Adjust.
Ay, try natin Hangouts. Tapos, ano bang webcam? Logitech na
Is there a
webcam?
4K webcam?
Ay, alam ko na!
Not sure.
Wait.
I'll check. I'm
Ah.
sure there's
Check natin na 4K webcam
I'm gonna try
from Logitech.
the live broadcast now. Diba?
The C920 HD Pro webcam from Logitech. Sige nga, kung kaya mo mag-live.
Oh,
ano.
live webcam.
Tapos, sinong mag-ano yan? Sino manonood yan?
I-share niya.
Share mo
I-share niya sa
ano.
Facebook.
Periscope na natin.
Logitech C920.
Yeah.
No?
There. So essentially, this is the start. I'm using my... Oh wait. Is it recording? Ayan. Ayan. So essentially now I'm recording and streaming live with the SX Edge Plus.
I'm not sure what to do.
There.
Is it live? Ayan o, nakasabing live.
Yeah, so live. Yeah.
Sinong makakita niyan?
It will
Facebook mo?
Yeah, sa Facebook. So
Oh shit,
this is
marami yun.
this is a test of the
Marami yun.
the PLDT fiber. So it should be
Pressure naman
Ba't
to.
ka nagtatago? Yeah. All right. So there. Let's see
Yes.
how it is. Okay. I'm gonna stop it now.
So dapat may copy yan sa YouTube account mo. Right?
I'm guessing it'll save it there then.
Same mo, upload mo sa Facebook.
Oh yeah, and you can share the link
Uy,
via
share mo sa Twitter natin. Sa Messenger.
Messenger.
Share mo sa
obviously.
Messenger natin. And then we'll see. So basically, life is different after fiber.
Yeah.
No?
It's like I'm in this.
You don't want to
century
go. You don't want to go out
of the house.
na.
Yeah.
No?
Actually,
And then
don't
you
want-
like continue streaming anything you want. And basically you're like first world country.
Pwede na. I mean, yeah.
Uy, pwede ka na mag-Napster.
Pwede tayong gumawa ng public server dito.
I wanna try twitching nga eh.
Oh, let's try Twitching.
Ayun.
Yeah. So
It was only a matter of time. Yeah. But actually, we're lucky because now it's more affordable. As
Fiber,
opposed
yeah.
to
when it first
came out, how much was it?
It's like 10,000 yung ano, diba?
It was expensive.
Starting price for fiber.
Very expensive. Fiber was very expensive, and they only offer high-end speeds.
And only sa mga high-end villages.
High-end villages. So apparently, fiber has become more affordable because may mga Chinese suppliers na rin daw.
It's been trickling down na din to the masses.
So yan.
Yun yung stream niya.
Wait, alam ko yan. Suicide Squad.
Yes.
Yes, I've been seeing a lot of that in my feed on Facebook and on Twitter and on
So, for those of you guys who don't know, Suicide Squad
is
it's like a villain version of Justice League.
Okay.
If you're not familiar with Justice League, it's like
the
DC's equivalent of Avengers.
Avengers. So basically Avengers, Justice League, Suicide Squad. This one you're looking here is the trailer. When is this coming out?
Sometime this year. Parang, I'm not sure about the date.
Parang teaser, no?
But this is like the first official trailer. Because before that, it was just teasers.
I'm sure it'll be showed here because it's
a major, it's a major.
August
blockbuster.
5.
August 5,
Initial release.
Yung si Star Wars nga showing pa rin eh.
Huh?
Showing pa rin. I think or last week I saw there were
grabe, sobrang
Grabe, broke so many records.
Yeah. And
diba? Avatar? It
broke even Avatar.
Yeah. And it's just
it even surpassed the Beauty and the Beast. Diba?
Kasama pala siya sa
sa MMF kasi diba? Kasi sa MMF pinalabas nila yung Star Wars. So akala ko naman, nagkikipag-compete sa film festival.
Nagulat lang ako. I'm not criticizing. Nagulat lang ako na ikaw yung nag-mention ng Beauty and the Beast. I thought you mentioned mo yung ibang movies na
But you know, the Beauty and the Beast like broke records.
I'm sure.
They're like 400, 500 million in ticket sales.
Talaga?
Okay, cool.
I'm not, hindi ko alam yung figures eh. So, take your word for it.
Walang Star Wars. Wala na Star Wars.
Wala na Star Wars this year?
You have Criminal Activities, The Big Short,
The Fifth
Ryan
Wave.
Gosling. Fifth Wave.
The Fifth
Yan,
Wave.
okay yun.
Okay yung The Fifth Wave. Gusto ko nga siyang panoorin eh.
Chloe Grace Moretz, from Kick-Ass.
From Kick-Ass.
Kick-Ass 1 and 2. She's the one there. So she's a little bit grown up, so it's kind of weird seeing her as a woman. But, di ba, parang...
She's also in, Neighbors too.
Yeah.
Is Suicide Squad the reason why Will Smith is not doing Armageddon 2?
Meron ba?
Baka it was,
magkakaroon ng Armageddon 2.
baka it was, same yung shooting date.
Same.
The schedule for both,
siguro.
so he had to decline.
But Armageddon 2 is like, come on, it's like epic. Epic E.T. movie.
Yeah.
Diba? It broke records. It broke the world.
But I guess kasi parang he just wanted to play it safe since superhero movies now are
it's supposed to be like a father and son thing, but his previous movie na Alien, which was with Jaden Pickett Smith, no?
It didn't do.
It flopped.
Yeah, didn't do well
Flopped.
at all.
So it flopped so well. It's a nice positive thing when you call a movie it flops. Flop. So
that was their intention.
That was the intention.
Yeah, so essentially now there's a lot of different versions of different movies na mostly superheroes and all that stuff.
Superman.
Yeah. There's a lot coming out.
Superman
so
versus Batman.
It's gonna be an exciting year ahead for sure.
Yeah, yun yung lalabas. When is it coming out? And Deadpool is coming out next month.
Did you see the
I
the
saw
Australia Day
this March na. We need to watch it.
Yeah, we have to watch it.
I have to watch it.
Yung si
Batman
Deadpool.
versus Superman.
Essentially kasi si Deadpool is like the culmination of all of these mutants or something. Parang he was an experiment, diba? Parang pinagsama-sama siya.
Ano siya?
He can heal.
He can
really fast.
Yeah, and he's super sarcastic. So it's gonna be funny.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about him. Is like next to Spider-Man.
He's the anti-hero.
He's the anti-hero. Oh, February 4 na. Next week na.
Yun.
It's actually next week because February 1 is next week.
Okay.
It's on Monday.
Hong Kong.
And February 1, we're going to go to...
And just in time,
to
I'll
the
be
wedding.
back by then.
Ah, yeah, wedding ni.
When you go back to
Schedule
your
natin.
wedding, let's watch this.
Oo.
February 4 is Thursday.
Yeah, we can watch.
Thursday.
Okay.
Let's watch it on Thursday.
Alright, cool.
Yes, we
And
will
we'll
watch
let you
it.
guys know.
And we will let you know, so you don't need to watch.
We'll tell you the whole plot, the ending, the
Did you see that?
premise,
Parang
etc.
they released like a poster for
Yeah.
Deadpool. Na it's the parang like Ryan Reynolds like as Deadpool. Parang it's like this is what you show your girlfriend to watch with you, and it's like him.
Him?
It's,
Yeah.
it's very like romantic comedy.
Yeah, that's funny.
Para like
Santo,
this is
Santo.
how you can how you fool your girlfriend into watching
To watching Deadpool.
Yeah. How can you stream it? How can you show it now? Oh wait,
I'll find it.
oh wait, guys. We'll take a quick break. We'll just
Parang
watch.
ganyan,
We'll just
no?
watch this
Not
trailer.
this one.
Rolling.
Wow. It's like
Alright.
Plus, you've recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
it's like
Drama.
stars. Ano ba yung stars?
Fault in Our Stars.
Fault in Our Stars.
The fault of fault.
The Fault in Our Stars.
You're a fighter.
So yun, parang I like the marketing you're doing.
Actually, no.
Yeah,
This
the
is like
Australia
they
Day.
intended to do doing this talaga. So that you can ask your girlfriend and your wife to watch it for you, watch it with you, even the whole family.
It's
It's
a
a drama,
Valentine's
love.
Day movie.
It's basically like that. See, imagine that, alam mo, this is like art, that she can actually change the way, the perception of a movie based on like cut
How you cut it.
cut scenes na, and then just add your,
And withhold a lot of information.
and withhold a lot of information. Not a single fist fight.
Yeah.
No?
And then all of a sudden, biglang,
And then who would know that,
Even
that
the title is different.
even yung font, diba? Tapos biglang, action pala to? Oh, kunwari, you're
Ah,
already
I didn't
disappointed.
know.
It's so
No,
violent.
it's,
I thought
But
it
the
was good.
trailer we watched.
Very funny. But you also saw the Australia Day, diba? Like si Deadpool mismo, he was in his costume, wearing a hat or something, and he's saying Happy Australia Day with an accent.
Ryan Reynolds.
Well, Ryan Reynolds
Ryan
naman.
Reynolds pa?
He was in he was
Lantern?
in Green Lantern.
Green Lantern. He was Green
Parang
Lantern.
there was like a reference to that mga, diba? Like in the first
And the
trailer.
Green Lantern is
first-
also a bit, may humor din siya doon.
Yeah.
Sarcastic din siya sa Green Lantern.
But so like from DC moved to Marvel.
Yeah.
But I guess the Green Lantern flopped talaga. The critics hated it kind of.
Yeah.
So
Talaga?
sa
I
sa
want to
trailer
watch Green Lantern.
Hindi kasi Green Lantern, it's hard to follow kasi ang dami ng
kasi
generations.
take their multiple colors.
Yeah, there's so
But
many generations.
It's a little too parang yung for people to like believability I guess. It's a lot to swallow na.
To swallow. But we've swallowed more unbelievable
With
tales
Guardians.
with Guardians
Yeah, I guess
and,
so.
and
Just it's how you present it lang. I guess.
actually.
So, parang like sa trailer ba ng Deadpool. Parang he was about to get like his diba? Like, surgery.
Surgery.
Parang he makes a reference na parang, please don't make my costume green.
Yeah.
Or animated. Kasi like sa Green Lantern, parang there was like na puro CG lang.
Puro CG lang siya.
So he was like, that's classic Ryan Reynolds face.
So it's kind of
As in, sinabi niya talaga doon?
He's like bashing his own
Yeah.
He was bashing his own movie.
So he'll be stepping on a few toes.
Uh-huh.
I'm guessing he's
it
not
should be
making a DC movie anytime soon.
An interesting, wala na yun.
Yeah. And was it this week or last week? This week, dinagyang. Last week is Sinulog.
Yeah, last week was Sinulog, so a lot of people headed over to
Bakit hindi ka pumunta?
the Queen City of the South. Is the Queen City of the
Sabag
South?
ka ba? Bakit hindi ka namin nakita?
Ano ba yun? Queen City of the South ng Cebu?
Siya na Queen City of the
Queen
South.
City of the South. So,
But according to history, Iloilo still deserve that title. I'm from Iloilo. You might sound biased and all that, but Iloilo used to be the Queen City of the South.
super biased na.
Yes. And then later on, naging super sikat ang Cebu, kinuha na ni Cebu yung Queen City of the South.
Yeah.
But, apparently, yung title na Queen City of the South doesn't really relate, is not affiliated with kung sino ang pinaka-developed na city in the South.
Yeah, so
Apparently, Iloilo is a sister city of a city in Spain.
Kaya pala.
And that is why Iloilo is like the sister city of the queen, something like that, of the mother queen.
That's why it's a queen.
That's why it is. So hindi mo yun pwede matanggal kasi sister city niya eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? May sister city program din ngayon, ganyan. But this one is like from the era pa of the Spanish,
So from ano po pala yan? Time immemorial pa yan.
Oo, hindi pwedeng tanggalin ang Queen City. Anyway, during the Sinulog, a lot of brands, the telcos are there.
So you were there?
I hope I was there.
Wala ako dun.
I skipped that. That. It's too early to travel.
Too
early to travel.
Too
early. I was just in Singapore.
Yeah.
But one of my guys was there, and they launched the Zenfone Zoom. The Zoom, the much-awaited Zenfone Zoom, which has been announced more than a year ago, like a year and a half ago, announced yung Zenfone Zoom. And finally, it arrived in the Philippines with a suggested retail price of 26,995.
26.
Not bad.
27K. Not bad if you consider a flagship, but a lot of the Zenfone are all under 20K.
Yung Max. Yung Max.
Max is like
So you're paying
7,000,
talaga for the
8,000.
optics.
Of the optics. So basically parang is the camera module that expensive to demand such high a price?
Because of the optical, but I guess like kasi
Optical.
optical zoom is like rare. But
Large sensor.
Any aperture niya?
I'm not so sure.
Like, well, is it a 1.9?
It's shit, I forgot. Is it a Panasonic sensor?
I think it's Panasonic.
Oh,
Wait, so
no.
it's a larger sensor talaga.
Oh.
And with mechanical zoom.
With
Optical-
3x
optical
zoom.
And IS, may IS siya. Image
Aperture
stabilization.
is 2.7 to 4.8.
Optical image stabilization, face detection.
May OIS naman siya.
30 megapixels.
It's a Hoya lens, a 10-element Hoya lens.
Hoya.
Yes.
Hoya,
At
they
12x,
they make-
12x total
They
magnification.
make a camera lens filters. And also,
Hoya, gumagawa ng lens
also the
filters.
lens, what's it called?
Yung mga colors?
Lens elements.
Lens elements, yeah. So it has an ultra-fast 0.03 second laser autofocus. It has dedicated camera to shoot and record, dual LED real-tone flash, 3x optical zoom, tapos may digital
3,000
zoom pa
milliamp
siya.
battery.
Ayan,
Yeah.
ilan?
3,000.
But
Wait,
lahat
so-
naman, halos lahat naman.
So 3x is equivalent to how many range yun? For example,
55
18.
to 120? No.
18 to
For the size of the sensor, I'm not sure lang.
Kailangan pa kasi yung size of the sensor. 28 to 84 mm focal length. So yun yung ano niya, no? Range niya.
Equivalent.
So there was a mix of reactions kasi nga the price talaga. A lot of people are expecting siguro near the 20K price point. But of course, Asus put in 64 gigs of storage, an Atom Z3590, 3590.
So it has a stepper motor inside it.
Yes. So that you can have
Bob?
4 stops. You can have 4 stops. No? Sa ano mo. So 10 lens elements, so 4 stops. So
in terms of like manual,
molded glass to, hindi to plastic lens, molded glass.
Have you-
May manual mode.
you have
May
like
manual
sample
mode.
images na.
Yep, may sample images kami. We'll have to do more to really see the difference, and we're going to do a camera blind test against the V10 or the G4 and the
iPhone.
Nexus 6P and the iPhone, because a lot of phones in the 27 range, LG G4, mas mura. S6, andun na rin sa price na yon. So parang ang daming kalaban ni Zenfone Zoom. But we understand that the zoom part makes it really
A
unique offer. But at the end of the day, when people like check the output or the photo, the image quality, and then there's not a huge difference naman.
In terms of like the regular user, like yung what's pleasing to their
What's pleasing to their eyes, like even the G4. When the G4 was introduced, it was the first smartphone with one of the first, I think, not really the first, na may manual. And you can do like up to 30 seconds exposure. It produces really good, like long exposure na photos and malinis.
For example, if you're in the falls and then you
in the falls, nighttime, light painting, and all of that. Nothing beats the G4 and the V10 because they have the same camera module. We have yet to see talaga ano yung capability ng Zenfone Zoom in terms of saan siya, in which type of photography or which execution
it excels.
It excels that when you put it side by side with other phones or with even point and shoots or even DSLRs, it can match or exceeds those quality. And then now you can say na okay, like I'm going to get
just
this.
bring this.
Yeah,
You're fine.
Wait, so this one wala na tong removable na battery, I'm sure. It's ano na. Unibody na. Kasi
you can remove the back to put in the SIM cards and everything.
Okay.
But the battery is like not really soldered. It's built into the makikita mo yung battery katulad ng Zenfone, but the battery case you cannot remove it.
Okay.
I think there are screws there that you have to do something, gano'n. Sabi daw nila because it's lithium polymer.
Okay.
That's why ginano na nila malambot ang lithium polymer and volatile.
So it's better if like it gets service talaga.
It gets service talaga. Tapos, ano yung tinanong mo kanina? May tinanong ka eh.
The optical image stabilization, the sensor size, ano yung
sensor
3
size,
times, ano yung 3 times?
3x optical and all that. Tapos yun, of course, we understand Hoya, it's Panasonic lens with the Hoya elements and all that.
So they didn't skip on like...
What's the sensor size? Ano kaya siguro yung sensor size? I'm sure it's a little bit, has to be a bit bigger than...
Of course, because of that module,
and it's the first time they used a D-shape something like
yan time ata. Is it 1/2.3? It's like point and shoot? It's like
1/2/3. That's like yung super zooms.
1/2.3.
I think
Teka
I think that's standard iPhone size.
F2.7 to 4.8 eh.
1/2. Yeah, it's a little bit
1/2.3.
Yeah.
Not 2/3 1/2.3. Tama ba yung ano?
So it's probably, check mo sensor size. It's probably the same as an iPhone.
Oh no, it's not.
Or is it bigger?
It's not indicated here.
They don't say it.
They didn't say. They didn't say. Why wouldn't they say?
But Apple never really talked.
You can check
they
it.
don't talk
You can check it.
It is fairly small. Okay, eto. This would mean the sensor is fairly small at 1/3.06 inches.
1/3.
Ito yung according to Tom's Hardware. And in-announce pala yung Zenfone Zoom ng 2013. I think was it CES or was it Computex? In-announce nila.
Ngayon yung release.
Ngayon ang release.
Sony. 1/2.
Okay.
It's like the Galaxy
1.12 micron yung pixel size.
Okay.
And the sensor size is 1/3, 1/3 lang.
So it's like the 5S, iPhone 5S, Lumia 920, and the HTC One.
So may ganun ka. Pero because it has optical zoom and uses a Hoya lens,
yes, it's
and
supposed to be
it has
clear.
OIS, so it's supposed to be
less anachromatic aberration,
less blurred shots because may laser AF ka, may OIS ka and all that. No. So once we get like our V unit, we had a hands-on time with it, we got sample shots with it, but once we'll get our V unit, we'll do a blind test. Camera blind test, and we'll see. Although weird, ang front camera f2.0 for better selfies.
And since you usually take selfies like low light
Low light and all
in
that.
the
So you need
club
in the
or
club.
in a restaurant.
And you want
Then,
that
yeah,
bokeh.
the
You want that bokeh at the
Depth of
back.
field pa rin.
Speaking of bokeh, wala lang.
What?
Ang ganda lang sabi ng bokeh. But,
Bokeh.
But there's, diba, like for
Okay.
some, some, I don't know which, I don't know which phone it is, pero like there's like software, software
Yep.
assisted.
It's the Lumia.
The Lumia.
The Re Focus.
An 808.
Re Focus. And so it's supposed to be available, downloadable to the denim update of the older Lumia, the 1320, I still have my 1320, I still have my 1020. So we will do a camera comparison test with even the older
The
phones.
1020.
The 1020 and
Like
even
the
the 1920.
camera
The
phone.
camera phone of them all. And then, actually gusto kong bumili ng 808.
808.
808 sa Green Hills or somewhere.
The
Like a second hand
PureView?
or eBay, yeah. The PureView 808 because it was the original camera
Camera phone.
mother load of camera phones or something like that.
Pero it's a little sluggish.
Clunky?
A little sluggish.
Meron ka?
A little sluggish.
Nagkaroon ka nun?
The 808?
Ay, hindi pa rin 808.
Do you have the 1020?
The 1020. The 1020 is okay na because it's
It's been
it's a
updated.
Windows 8.
How much
Windows Phone
does the 808 go
Parang $100 na lang daw sa eBay,
Talaga?
something like that. So, tingnan ko nga sa OLX,
for? 8,000.
They have it here.
8,000. Brand new,
Complete.
Oh? Hindi. gusto
According to
ko-
Olox.
8.8.
Oo.
Oo nga eh. Pero, is it brand new?
Mint.
Mint.
Mint lang.
Mint, meaning
So-
they cleaned it, meaning it could
PureView runs on
Symbian.
Symbian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Konti na lang nagbebenta, no?
Yeah.
Sobrang konti na lang nagbebenta.
I guess kasi they don't need to go online anymore kasi they sell already dun mismo sa...
Try ko nga punta
Green
sa
Hills.
Green Hills.
Yeah.
Tsaka check to.
There hasn't been like a successor like in
Wala na.
sa 1020, no?
But ano, because the camera, the sensor, the camera module is so expensive. It's like
Yeah.
half the cost of the entire phone.
Yeah.
So, unless otherwise they create a really like kick-ass,
Super
parang
fast.
ganito, sana binili ni Sony yung sensor technology na to or whatever, like license this.
Yeah.
Then put it in their
Z.
Xperia Z, di ba? And then, boom! Sell it at 38,000. Xperia Zoom. See? Not bad. Alam mo, dapat ginawa pa rin nila to at gawa na lang siyang limited run.
But speaking of Nokia, di ba it expired na yung nila, like yung agreement with-
Licensing in the name
Yeah.
lang.
So they can technically release a phone
Yes,
again.
they can actually go and make a new phone again.
So I'm guessing
Which
they're
means
going
we're going to
Android.
expect
An
an Android phone. Yes, an Android phone. Most probably an Android phone kasi may Android tablet na sila eh. The
The
N1.
N1. Yeah.
Yan, hindi dumating sa atin. No, parang
It was, ba? Sa China.
sa China lang eh, which is weird, no? Hindi nila, feeling ko, wala pa silang gano'ng capability to distribute din talaga globally.
And parang they want, it's like a test, lang.
Test lang talaga. Road test! So,
I still like the Asha 501.
or the Express Music,
Yung Asha 501, 15 na lang.
or the 515.
The
515.
Engage.
The Engage. So,
Oh my God.
when we come back, well, what do we do when we come back?
We'll be talking about new industry insights, insider
New
information.
stuff that,
Ano yung mga ilalunch.
oh, actually, may dala ko.
May
Na
dala ka.
hindi ko na nadala because nag-reschedule tayo. So, hindi ko na nadala. When we come back. Kulitin mo.
Teka, ano yun? Ano yun?
Yes!
We're back.
In the last segment,
It has something to share.
we'll show you some pictures.
Mga launching ng mga
But-
pinakamabagong gadgets.
But, you know,
home appliances.
home appliances. I
If
think
there's a new
it has
job.
got to do with you doing some engineering stuff because it's close to engineering. So
Okay.
almost every week I would do some DIYs at home, and the latest one I did was to go to MC Home Depot in Alabang, find me a really nice ceiling fan,
Yes.
and then assembled it, put in the Philips Hue.
What's a Philips Hue? That's the
Philips
light
Hue
bulb.
is that LED light bulb which you can control via an app, and it's remotely accessible via Wi-Fi. I also got the switch. There's a switch. Now apparently you can configure the switch so that may tatlong small buttons siya and one big button. The big button goes to off all.
Mm-hmm.
The 1, 2, 3 you can configure it with your phone para yung presets mo.
Okay.
So parang equalizer.
I'm just waiting for Abe to leave his phone here one time.
And then
And apparently, I also downloaded a lot of third-party apps na Hooray, parang gano'n. Di ba, Hue app lang siya. So, merong app na Hooray. Tapos doon, may mga additional configuration ng lights.
Yeah.
One is New Year's, disco. So, I can actually configure my house to play like, nag-on-off yung LED.
Newest club in
And I'm not sync ko may sound. Tapos merong didilim, lilubug. Parang ganun. Parang it's like
Can
fireworks.
you sync it with like a movie?
Yes, you can even
Oy.
sync it. I'm not sure with a movie. You can sync it with a song.
With the song?
With a song while you play. So
it's like a JBL na
exactly. Parang siyang equalizer.
Pero isang malaki.
Yun ang gusto
Your
ko.
house is the
I will
box.
try that again. But kasi kailangan mo i-download as MP3 yung mga songs.
Okay. Yeah. Which who does that nowadays?
Yeah.
So it can read the ano.
And when normally, you know, I'll get like permits and hire somebody to install the ceiling fan, but I got a little more confident after I put the backsplash in my kitchen. So this time, let's do electrical, a little bit of wiring. I removed the ceiling lights, you know, pulled out all the wires.
So do I add like another segment na sa ano natin?
DIY at home.
DIY.
How to install
Actually, pwede.
a
Kasi
ceiling
yun
fan.
yung ginagawa ko sa house. Naglalagay ako ng mga
Naglalagay siya.
plants. ng mga-
Nag-ano siya, nag-gardening siya.
Hindi ako nag-gardening. Andun lang sa loob ng bahay. Naglalagay ako ng...
Doon na ako sa balcony ko, naglalagay ako doon ng plants. I'm trying to figure out a way that I can leave the plants and
Automated.
water them. Walang automation. Ang hirap pag sa condo mag-automation eh. And water them while I'm away. So the last time I was in Singapore, I had to wrap the pots in garbage bag, fill the garbage bag with water, so that when it evaporates, it will condense, go back to the pot.
So essentially, you made a terrarium.
Terrarium, pero doon lang
sealed.
sa pot, pero yung plants andun pa rin. It worked, but after ko tanggalin yung garbage bag, I think nalunod. May isa doon ng plant ko nalunod. Nasobrahan ng tubig naman siya. Yun.
Okay.
So,
Ikaw, Mark, ano yung new
Ang
hobby
mga ano
mo?
New-
Besides watching
Lots of
movies really
movies.
quickly.
Well, I really want the Hue then, so I will.
I bought 2 more used last nung
When you
January.
were in,
I was in Singapore.
when you were in
It's like 2.8 ang isa. And I forgot ang hinahanap ko actually the LED strip. Sige
Okay.
So this weekend, I'm looking forward to this weekend because I will do another
And I'm sure you
lighting
can
setup.
I'm sure you can order it from a galleon trade or something.
Oh,
diba?
pero
No,
kung
kasi like the problem lang, I was considering getting it from Amazon. Pero iba yung voltage nila eh.
iba yung voltage.
yung
Tapos
si
may iba
galleon
yung
ba,
bulb size.
they get it from the States.
US talaga. And
Yeah.
China,
They're
may
like-
China na sila ngayon.
And they're like different screw sizes.
Screw
pa,
sizes
so-
din, gano'n. Apparently, may Singapore and may Taiwan. And may Hong Kong pala. It's the same as Asian, so pareho lang. But now, I'm thinking na mas maganda pag gumawa ako ng Edison bulb. So, sa dining ko na naman, maglalagay ng mga Edison bulb. I-mix ko ng U, incandescent, filament. Although may makita kong LED, I will install them both and see kung aling mas maganda, the LEDs or the filament.
Yeah,
The filament has a really nice, warm
I'm
glow
talking
to
about the
it.
filament. I was watching Portlandia, and they had this one skit na parang, oh look, I make these light bulbs with my hands. They last only 2 weeks, but that's the charm in it. So a lot of series
Disposable.
recently, like I've been using iFlix. I've yet to use Netflix.
Bakit na iFlix ka?
Well, it's free for like a month. So
So ngayon ka lang.
yeah,
Ngayon ka lang nag-activate.
Yeah.
Ngayon na siya
There's,
nag-activate.
ano din, may trial din yung Netflix ata.
Netflix.
Wait,
don't you
let's try lang Netflix.
don't you have to put like your credit card?
No credit cards required. Yun ang maganda.
You don't have, obligation.
No obligation
I'll
sa
try
pati
it.
credit card.
Or-
I see which one's better.
Parang sometimes they do it na you have to input your ano.
Hindi,
And
kasi
then
si iFix kasi
you have
meron
to
din Tagalog
remember to
movies.
cancel
no.
it before it.
Yes, meron. You have to put in. I had to put in my PayPal.
Netflix.
Oo.
Yung sa Netflix
I had to
ba
put
may
in my credit
Tagalog?
card.
Ha?
May Tagalog.
Wala.
Wala.
US lahat. So,
Alam
okay
mo
sa'yo.
ako,
Mahilig siya sa
mga
sa
Tagalog-
mga
Tagalog movies.
may bitin na may bestie, yung mga ganon.
Nandun na ba siya?
Napabibilab, yung mga... andun siya eh. Mga nilalang... Ano pa ba? Ano pa bang bawal to eh. Kaya wala.
Anyway,
Let's watch naman here.
ang wala is Hook.
yeah, iFlix
Hook.
has
Hook.
iFlix has Chromecast support na, di ba?
Yes.
Yeah, iFlix has Chromecast support. I saw it online. I have yet to try Chromecast. I've tried Chromecast.
I'll give you
at your
one my
place.
extra...
I tried Chromecast here,
Oo.
and I want to put that in my living room.
As in,
This is just from YouTube.
Yeah.
oh, that's from YouTube lang. I also played that para meron kang fireplace,
May
diba?
kailangan may credit yan.
Fireplace.
baka
Hindi, that's
report
royalty
tayo.
free.
Okay.
That's royalty free na
Royalty-free fireplace.
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 Before what I do
At
is
ang
like
galing
I
niyo. Galing
download a DVD.
Hindi siya nauubos.
Hindi, play niyan, hindi mo na nakikita.
It's looping and getting.
It's looping, but the looping is like every like 30 minutes.
So it's not
Kasi hindi mo
always.
ma-notice.
Okay, so number one series to watch.
But you have to download the Ultra HD para it looks real. This one is pixelated.
Because
Pixelated ang kahoy mo. But you look for the HD or the Ultra HD. HD lang para full HD lang. You have to look for the full HD.
Yeah, but very cool. I like the new intro for Geeky Nights. It looks like
a
a
video game.
Which-
Yeah,
like a video
from the
game.
NES era.
yeah,
Well,
parang
Yeah, which reminds
Ano
me,
all your base?
alam mo, the time that you sent out that OBB, I saw that documentary about the Atari, the ET.
The
Game.
yeah.
In Atari, and they shared kung paano it was the rise and fall of Atari. Grabe, no? Ngayon ko lang nalaman yun. Because I had an
And
Atari
there was like
back in high school and
they
grade school.
dumped the game, diba?
They dumped the cartridges. Like, they produced 4 million cartridges, and then everybody, after they launched it, everybody returned it. Ayun ang lugi sa US. Because after you buy, you have 30 days to return it. No questions asked.
Kasi like Atari got so like confident in themselves na parang whatever they put out, people just buy it. But it was just so
Sinising ano yan.
badly made, the
oo.
game just to have like a tie-in game for
With
the
ET,
movie.
because
Yeah.
the ET was like a blockbuster. They went out and talked to Steven Spielberg, right? And then they only had 6 weeks.
Hindi ba Lucas
5
yun?
weeks.
Hindi ba Lucas si E.T.? Spielberg ba si...
Steven Spielberg.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg. And they had to do it like in 6 weeks. And only one programmer. Yung programmer guy. And then, George Lucas, no, Steven Spielberg had to say yes to the game. Nilaro niya.
Oo.
Tapos, he had an interview pa yata on TV saying, you know, there's a game, an Atari, ganyan. I like it. It's one of the best games. Gumangan pa siya.
One of the
Not
best.
because it's mine, not
Yeah.
because it's associated with ET, but like, it's a really great game. Gumaganon siya.
Oh.
So yun. And they produced a lot of those cartridges.
Too many. And
They
it's
had too many.
expensive, diba? Cartridges are
Expensive.
expensive.
And then later on, I don't think it's just ET. A series of other games. There are so many
Series
horrible
of
games with
unfortunate
Atari.
events.
Like, ano ba yung magandang Atari? Pew, 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 pew,
Hindi si Pong. Not
Galang. Pong, they created Pong. Pong ang nagpa-sikat sa
It's
kanila.
yeah.
And then they have
Space
a
Invaders.
Space Invaders.
Centipede.
The Centipede, yeah.
But I remember, diba, Atari, umabot pa sila sa Atari Jaguar, diba? Like, Atari
Oo.
Jaguar pa sila eh.
Pero nag-ano na sila. Like,
It was their
from
decline.
10,000 people to 2,000.
Oo.
From 10,000 employees to 2,000. And like, they show yung culture nila doon, laro lang,
Actually,
work harder,
The
play
concept
harder.
of games talaga, it's how to get the cheapest way to deliver the game, eh, diba? Like, for example, yung si Sega, nawala din sila. Once they tried to do the Sega CD. Once they tried to do...
Sega din nawala din. But I remember my Atari. I really like my Atari. The cartridges. Ano ba yung sa diskette natin nilalagay?
Remember Sega Saturn? Remember Sega
Oh
Saturn?
yeah, I had a Sega Saturn. Nintendo.
Nintendo, of course, is struggling because of the Wii U.
No.
The sales.
Parang
Ano
wala
yung,
na, no?
ano yung isang Nintendo yung may
Game
VMU?
Boy?
The
VMU
they
ba?
have like a VR thing then.
Hindi yung
Hindi,
VMU.
may
VMU
bala
ba
kang
o Sega? Yung parang...
Dreamcast.
Dreamcast.
Gamecast,
Yun,
yeah. Wala na akong
pa.
Gamecast, Gamecube, wala akong mga
Dreamcast
ganun.
pa kami.
Dreamcast was
Dreamcast.
unfortunate. It had a lot of good games, but at that point, parang people have lost confidence.
Oo.
Confidence in
Sega.
game, ano.
And then din na si
Sega.
Sony eh.
And
Diba the PlayStation release?
Anong the
was
best
there
ni
na.
Sega? Anong the best games
Sonic.
ni Sega?
Sonic
the
Rally,
Hedgehog?
Sonic.
Racing game.
Yeah, I played Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega. Ano pa ba?
Ninja Gaiden.
Alam mo yung gusto ko? The Game Boy. Saan na bumalik?
I remember the Game Gear.
Game & Watch.
Game & Watch.
Game & Watch.
Well, technically the DS is like
The new Game & Watch.
The new Game & Watch.
Yeah, kasi with the dual screen.
Yeah, no? But I like that, like, yung paakyat si Mario ba yun? Or si, ano ba yun? Shit.
And the games sa
Infinite.
DS, you really have to use the two screens now.
Yeah.
Oo, gano'n.
Parang it was able to give like developers a chance to experiment, create games that can only be played on a console with two screens.
Console 2 screens. I like that.
They have yet to fix
It was my dream to have
Wii.
a Game & Watch.
The Wii U.
The Wii U. Yeah.
Mahal yung Game & Watch nung time na yun. Libo yata yung Game & Watch. But like, damn.
Anong
really
year?
nice
Anong year
mo.
ito? Like 90s?
90s, early 90s.
Early 90s.
Late 80s, early 90s.
I remember the Game Gear.
Game Gear.
The Game Gear. Ang bilis lang nun. Ang bilis
And-
lang
Ng battery.
Naabutan niyo ba yung, I'm not sure if it's Sega or Nintendo
double
na you have to go to the computer store. The computer rental store. You go there, hindi ko alam kung Sega or Nintendo, na may bala, it's attached to a TV, para siyang internet cafe.
Yeah.
Attached to a TV, CRT TV, na 14-inch. And then you go to the counter and then point cartridge. Anong cartridge sa ganyan? Parang cassette na makapal.
Yeah.
Nintendo?
Sega.
Super NES.
Super NES. Super NES. SNES. Ganon. And then you point and then you pay 1 peso, she will give you 15 minutes of game time. I-record niya sa papel nga, tapos you go to your station, saksak mo yung bala, and then you play your game. After 15 minutes, lapit ang girl and say, okay, tapos na, ganun, and then pay her 1 peso again if you want a 15-minute extension. It's like, it's so popular back in the...
It was the internet cafe.
Late
before-
80s. It was the internet cafe of the 80s. Na, like, everybody was playing from Contra to Battle City.
I remember sa Vera
to-
Mall, they would have PlayStation. They would have
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Pilay na yung PlayStation.
Oh.
Ngayon na nabuhay lang because of that Atari thing, no? I'm not sure kung saan yung Atari namin nung bata pa ako. But it's like 20.
But
25
PlayStation had
years
a lot.
ago.
PlayStation had a lot going for it also because you had a lot of SNES users before who were so used to that layout, the 4-button layout.
The 4-button layout.
The only thing different that they made was ginawa ng shapes.
Yeah.
Diba?
Triangle,
Oo.
X, circle.
Alam ko na, Tetris. 1001 in 1. 1,000 in one game sa Tetris. And like Tetris was actually affordable back then that actually a student can buy a Game & Watch. Game & Watch, Tetris game. Una dati like 10 in 1 lang, 3 in 1, tapos umabot na ng 1,000 in 1. Pero pare-pareho lang, yung iba-iba lang nila yung combination ng...
Yeah, but it's
mga
really
games.
nice to look back and look at the games now.
You know why?
And the games are so
Complex.
Are so complex.
Story-based, complex. The old games are
You could
a
play
test of imagination and patience.
Ingenuity.
And actually,
Engine.
there's been like a renaissance of like indie developers making
8-bit.
retro games, 8-bit games.
That's why you have an 8-bit OBB.
Yeah,
Mm.
8-bit OBB.
You can do Twitch na pala.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can do Twitch. Ano yung lalaroin mo?
I'm not
Dota
sure
2?
yet.
Do like a super simple game.
Super simple game.
No, kasi I remember we played Tower Fall, which
Tower
was
Fall.
8-bit, but it was like one of the
Actually,
most fun
that's right.
Like
Tank War. I think Tank Wars. Yung parang-
World of Tanks?
World
World
of
of
Tanks.
Tanks.
World of Tanks is medyo high end,
So,
Hindi siya pixelated,
Anong year yung World of Tanks?
Hindi, current
Shovel
Hindi,
Knight.
yung World of Tanks.
Shovel Knight is parang a bit like mga like the Mega Man games or like platformers. difficult, but parang rewarding.
Contra.
Yeah.
I love, like for me, it would have to be Contra.
I like yung in between that. In between
Kasi
Contra
dalawa kayo.
and then yung mga really high-tech one, like si Metal Slug. Metal Slug was
Metal
nice.
Slug.
Kasi yun yung ano
Doom.
Neo Geo.
Or-
Neo Geo. I had a friend with Neo Geo.
I played, ang pinaka na-addicted ako, I think,
King of
college
Fighters.
na ako siguro mga 1995, 96 na to, was Civ 1. Like the best and Civilization 1. It's like so addicting because ito lang yung long
16.
very yung may story, yung may civilization, you have to go back and defend and and grow your army and all that.
Yeah, well, we've yet to find the next crackware.
To
Yeah.
Pero grabe na, parang like Sims is still the highest selling game
Selling
of all
game
time.
of all time. Kasi ang dami ding Sims.
Yeah, and they have a lot of expansion.
At hindi siya natatapos.
Hindi siya natatapos.
Never siya
talaga.
natatapos.
Actually, once lang Sim 3, kailan ba yung Sim? Since
Four na
college
ngayon.
pa ako
Yeah.
Shit, Sim 1 pa lang pala yung napapanood ko, na lalaro ko dati. Then after a while, nabobore na ako kasi super city na yung mega city na yung city ko. And that's it. Parang,
And then
there is no way,
it becomes
there
tedious
is no
lang.
way to go but down
Yeah.
from there. Parang ganun. Anyways, do tell us kung ano yung mga gusto niyo ng mga retro games,
yeah.
from back
Childhood.
then. No? I'm sorry sa mga younger viewers namin na hindi
Who
pa
can't
umabot.
relate to
Who
what
can't
you're
relate
talking
because
about.
hindi pa pinapanganak nung time na usong-usong Contra.
And
What is the oldest game? Last na lang. What is the oldest game
that I
you remember playing? That you really like?
Pac-Man.
Super Mario, the first one.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Sa PC.
Sa computer.
Sa PC.
No, there was this one game na parang you have to land the plane. You have to land the plane.
plane.
And then,
Shit, shit.
yun.
Remember ko yan.
Well,
yes.
that one and yung Prince of Persia.
Persia na ngayon. Prince of Persia.
Games before were really hard. That's
And
all I
this
have to
was,
say.
And with the
I
keyboard.
played it in 1991, but because the game was launched in 1985, 1991, 1992.
It was hard kaya, di ba,
I know.
You would use a
Which
prompt.
country?
You would use a prompt.
It's all text-based.
Magano, the deer,
And walang mga-
Pero may
Ako.
graphics na puro text
Oo.
graphics. That's what I like about it. Anyway, of course, do let us know on Twitter or on our Facebook fan page or of course in the comments below in our YouTube channel kung ano yung mga gusto niyong mga games. Back then,
And we'll catch
pinakaganda.
you on ground, on location. Live na live.
Pag manood kami ng Deadpool next week, baka gusto
We'll
niyo
talk about
sumama.
it. Yeah.
And we'll tell you all about it.
But we'll have to return the other camera to the car kasi bawal yung...
You
You can't.
Hindi naman
Or tag mo na lang. Tag mo na lang.
Anyway,
If I
that's
can
it.
manage.
That's it, no? Pag wala na ako madagdag kayo, wala na.
Yeah, I think we're good. So
Don't
I guess
forget,
that's the end of episode 2.
That is
Season
episode 2 of season 5.
Season 5.
We will see you next week.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, IG, Twitter. May Twitter
At
ba tayo?
Geeky Nights.
At
Yeah,
Geeky
we do.
Nights. And
Once again, I'm your host, Victor Basa.
Mark Lim.
and Abel Andres. See you. Goodbye. Good night.